morning, ladies. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. I've been sitting here listening to Gladys. I'm going to start her over and let her pray. Let you listen to it a few minutes. Love the song, love the song, love the song. How are you doing this morning? I'm going to start it over as I wait for some of you to come on. Okay, good morning. What's going on? Happy New Year. Just gonna sit here and enjoy my coffee for a little bit. Say good morning as you come on, ladies. Let me know you're there. Morning, ladies. Say good morning as you come on. Let me know that you're there. How are you this morning? L.E.A.P, good morning. Good to see you. Happy New Year. It's another year. Say good morning, ladies, as you come on. Let me know you're there. Okay, so this is something. There you go. Now I can see. Say good morning, ladies. Let me know you're there. Good morning. Happy New Year. We're here. We're standing. It's another year. Got Gladys playing softly in the background. What's going on? How are you? I'm excited. Be here another year and to be seen. Real excited. Love the song. Good morning. Say good morning as you come on, ladies. All right. Morning, Ubong. How are you? You hear me, I walk through the house singing the song. And for those of you who know me, I cannot sing, but I love listening to Gladys. Good morning, ladies. Say good morning as you come on. Let me know you are there. What's in your cup? What are you drinking? What are you doing, ladies? I have my coffee. Good morning. So good morning as you come on, ladies. Let me know you are there. Hey, Pam, how are you? Good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning. That's it. That's the jam. Ladies, say good morning. Let me know you are there as you come on. And then, how are you this morning? Good to see you. Ladies, it's good to be seen. It's another year. It's another year. We made it. Love the song. All right, ladies, good morning. How are you? Happy New Year. What is going on? How are you doing? Happy 2020. What's going on with you this morning? What is in your cup? Ladies, as you come on this morning, say good morning to me. Let me know that you are here. I am so grateful to be here another year, to be seen. And I'm grateful for all of you, for showing up and hanging out with me on Sunday mornings. How are you this morning? Say good morning to me as you come on, ladies. Janice, good morning. I want to know that you are there. want to be able to call your name out, want to see you, want to be seen. What's going on, ladies? How are you this morning? Happy 2020. We are still standing. We are here. It's another year, another opportunity to be grateful, another opportunity to share, to give, to receive. Life is good, ladies. We are still here. So good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Tia, good morning. How are you? As you come on, ladies, say good morning to me. I just want to call your name out because I'm grateful that you got up this morning to spend just a little bit of time with me. So good morning, ladies. Happy New Year to you. Hope your year is off to a great start. How did you end the year? You know, first and foremost, let me just go back to the last Coffee Talk for a minute and just to give thanks to the three ladies that came on. And I promise you the next time I do that, I'll have it. So I'll get it right. Let me put it that way. Because we were able to hear them, but we couldn't see them. So I have to work on my technical skills a little bit, but you know me, I will get it right. So good morning, ladies. How are you? What are you drinking? What's in your cup this morning? I have my coffee. I'm up. I'm alert, excited again to be here another year. So when we met last time, we talked about ending the year on a positive note. You were going to identify one thing that you accomplished in 2019, along with how did it make you feel and what did you learn about yourself? And some of the ladies came on and shared. So did you do that? Did you end the year on a positive note? Thinking really and focusing about on what you accomplished and bringing that energy into 2020. And I heard from some of you, and I must say some of you accomplished some amazing things, and I'm so excited for you and just looking forward to being with you in 2020 and hearing more about your journey. So thank you so much for sharing with me. I truly appreciate you. Welcome to Coffee Talk this morning, ladies. What is in your cup? So yesterday, I prepared Coffee Talk yesterday, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I started thinking about what I wanted to talk about today. And I had some reservations about it. So, and of course, when I got up this morning, good morning, Carolyn, good to see you. I'm glad you're on because I'm going to talk about you for a minute too. But when I got up this morning, the way I was going to present the message changed. The little voice said, no, talk about it this way. And for those of you who know me, you know I'm obedient. So when that little voice said, position it another way, I immediately started, and I'm sitting here now, it's 7:15, okay? And I immediately started thinking, okay, I'm going to listen to the voice, but how am I going to do it? But I know, because I believe that I will get through this. So you may have to bear with me a little bit, but I know you will. Winetta, good morning. Happy New Year to you. So ladies, Happy New Year. It is 2020. We are still here and standing. Yay! I'm excited. Like I said, it's good to be seen, and it's so good to see you. Again, thank you so much for getting up with me this morning. I truly appreciate you. I do not take your time for granted. So let's roll with Coffee Talk. We ended the year with that theme. And our theme is 2020 is my time to leap. And the L stands for live life for me. The E, expect good things to happen for me. A, accept the things I can't change. P, prosper. And that means to thrive and flourish in all areas of your life, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and financially. So today what I want to do is start with live life for me. That's the L in LEAP, because again, the theme for 2020 is my time to leap, beginning with the L, live life for me. And I want to talk about it from two perspectives: being intentional, live a life of purpose on purpose. So that's what I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about today. And again, the message kind of changed a little bit this morning. I'm sitting here at 7:15, but I have faith. I'm prayed up, so let's go. Live life for me. When I say live life for me, I don't mean me. That's not what I'm talking about at all. So I wanted to spend just a second just to clear that up, because me, it just means that's narcissistic behavior, and that's not what I'm talking about at all. When I talk about live life for me, again, it's being intentional and living a life of purpose on purpose. Now, some people go through the day, but some people give no thought to about what they do with their day. They are willing to accept whatever life or someone else throws at them. They take direction from others, but they never set direction for themselves. And they live someone else's plan. In essence, what they do is they give their power away. People who are living intentional, they plan for growth. They live with a sense of greater purpose. They understand that everything is done for a greater purpose. Now, that does not necessarily mean that you may decide or may have decided, I'm going to stay home and raise my children. Or you may decide that I'm going to be a great grandmother. You may decide that I'm going to be a student. But that's only for a short while, or only for a while. Now, and I'm glad Carolyn's on, because Carolyn said something, and I know Carolyn Thomas, I'm calling her out. And I know Carolyn, and Carolyn, I'm going to ask you too to come on and be a guest one day, because, and I hope you don't mind sharing this, but you share it, so I'm going to share it. Carolyn and I are friends, and I remember when, I'm still in your story, Carolyn, and I remember when you were talking about retiring, and you said, well, the first part of my retirement, I want to be the best grandmother that I can be. But when you were on Coffee Talk last week, you said, what's next for me? And you said, I'm waiting for that what's next. So that's being intentional. So you chose at a period in time that I am going to be the best grandmother I can be. That's being intentional. But you knew that there was more to your life than just being that great grandmother. You knew that at some point you were going to move on to that next. And that's what you were talking about last week. So when I say be intentional, live life for me is being intentional. And whatever you decide to do, have a growth plan or know what's next for you, or be prepared for what's next for you. So you're not just living your life based on what someone else wants you to do, because some of us do that. We get busy schedules. And we fill our lives up being busy. But we're really not being intentional. You know, we just get up and whatever the day throws at us, we just go with it. Or whatever someone else wants us to do, we run with it. So when I say live life for me, I'm not talking about being selfish and making it me, but having a plan, being intentional and on purpose. So I wanted to make sure that I spent a few minutes talking about living life for me, because I don't want you to be thinking about, well, it's all about me. It's all about me. Yes, it is about you, and this is your life. But you can be intentional. Decide, and women do it all the time. We decide that I'm going to stay home and raise these children, but guess what? Once these children get grown, I'm going back to school, I'm going back to work, or whatever it is you want to do. Or you may decide that I'm a student. I'm going to be a student now, but guess what? I am going to continue to grow and evolve. I'm looking for the what's next. I will have the what's next as part of my plan. And that's what I mean when I say live life for you. Don't give your power away. Keep that part of yourself for yourself. So that even though you may be serving, you know, being a mom or being a wife, still keep a part for you when you want to grow. What's that next thing for you? And that's when that's what I mean when I say be intentional. And people who live intentional lives will step outside of their comfort zone when it's time. Because being intentional, again, the growth plan is part of it. It's just maybe at this time, this is what I'm doing, but oh yes, I am going to continue to grow. And then live a life of purpose on purpose, because we all have purpose. And I don't mean having someone else fill up your schedule for the benefit of their needs. I mean using your own innate skills and abilities to make a difference in someone else's life. Because we all have gifts and skills, and we all have a purpose. And that's why I said, when I say make life, live life for me, that's what I mean when I say I don't mean being narcissistic. But take time to understand your gifts and your purpose, what you've been given, the gifts that you have been given. Because guess what? If you don't live a life of purpose, are you going to be fulfilled? Is it meaningless? I don't know. I asked that question. So take the time to be on purpose. And maybe whatever that is, it could be volunteering, music may be your thing, reading, maybe going and reading to the elderly, that may be your thing, painting, writing, storytelling, giving. So many nonprofit organizations need skills and talents, mentoring, whatever it is. Using your gifts and skills to make a difference in somebody else's life. And that's what I mean when I say live a life of purpose on purpose. When you spend some time with yourself, when you pursue that thing that you're passionate about and use that to make a difference to someone else. And we all have gifts, we all have talents. Because guess what? And this is Eva says, if we were put here just to be me, then why would we need to exist if we're just going to focus on ourselves and not really make a difference? So I just want to give you something to think about. Leading a life of purpose and on purpose. And as you leap into my time to leap into 2020, think about what's next for you. And if you're one of these people that's just going through the day, that's just drifting through the day and taking on whatever life throws at you and coming up with these busy schedules so that you don't have to focus on yourself, I challenge you to spend some time thinking about what's next for you and what are the skills and talents that you possess and how you can use those skills and talents to make a difference to someone else. That's what I mean when I say live life for me. It's understanding how important you are. It's understanding your worth and knowing that you're here to make a difference in someone else's life. Not because someone else is drawing you into their life, but because this is what you're passionate about. This is what you want to do. This is how you can add value. And that's what I mean. And even if I use my own personal example, I was lost for a while. I tell you all the time. I left my Allstate insurance company, gave myself permission to take 5 years off. After that, I was completely lost. What am I going to do next? What am I supposed to do next? Why am I here? What's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? It was a crazy time for me. But I was seeking my purpose. What am I supposed to do? Because for me, to do nothing, I was so unfulfilled, and it was driving me crazy. And I was anxious. And until I found my purpose, I kind of lost myself, and I share this all the time. When I started to focus on stepping outside of my comfort zone. When I decided to just declare what it is, my vision, when I got the strength, and I shouldn't say strength, the courage to even say the vision that I had, is when that was the beginning of the journey that I'm on now. And I've been thinking about that over the last few days, few weeks. This journey started 14 years ago. This journey started 14 years ago when I left Allstate Insurance Company. Because I went through this went through a series of different periods in my life. But that's the thing too. When you use your skills and talents to help other people, that's when you step into your own. That's when you start to live an abundant life. That's what will bring you joy. So when you live life for me, be intentional on purpose. Identify your skills and talents. Who do you want to help? How do you want to help them? And reach out, use that. Because that's what will bring you joy. And that's what I mean when I say live life for me. Discover. You don't already know your skills and talents. Discover your skills and talents. And that's an amazing journey within itself. Because that's when you grow. Because when you decide to tap into the person within, guess what shows up? And you already know all of the obstacles. And you have to work through them, and that's the growth. And when you can look back and see, and even some of you are already at that place now, when you look back and see how you have evolved, doesn't that bring you joy? Not from, again, a period of me, because you know you're growing and you know you're helping and making a difference. And that's what I mean when I say live life for me. So let's see what kind of comments, if any, do we have. Pam says nonprofits are great opportunities to utilize your skills and learn new skills. They are generally in great need of volunteers. You're right, find your passion and go for it. Because a lot of people will say, well, I don't know what my passion is. I don't know how to move forward. I don't know how to tap into, but just think about what you enjoy doing. Just start right there. What is it that you enjoy doing? Right there. And then proceed. Living life for me. Because you are taking that, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, that's going to bring you joy. And when you start helping other people, that's where the abundance come in. So just wanted to spend a few minutes just to talk about 2020 is my time to lead. Carolyn, thank you for allowing me to share your story. But I do want to bring you on. And Carolyn, just so you know, I know how to bring one person on one-on-one so that people will be able to see you. But I want to bring you on and share your story because I just shared part of it. So, you know, as you go forward, whatever you're doing and wherever you are right now, when you start looking at live life for me, what are your growth opportunities? And are you just going through the day, each day, just kind of drifting and whatever people are putting on your plate and being busy, but totally unfulfilled because you're not really tapped into that thing that brings you joy and using that to help other people? So I challenge you to be intentional, step outside of your comfort zone and live a life of purpose and on purpose. So that's Coffee Talk this morning, ladies. Next week we will talk about expect good things to happen for me. So again, where are you this year? How are you doing starting the year? Do you have your vision defined already? You know, we spent a lot of time talking about vision. And I say it all the time, defining your vision can be it can be intimidating and challenging. But where are you going this year? So when you think about live life for me and leap in 2020, where are you? What's next for you? And don't force it. Don't force yourself into something that you're not ready for just to say, well, I'm doing something. Take the time. Spend some quiet time with yourself. You will know. When you touch on it, you will know this is what it is. It will resonate with you and it will get in your head and you won't be able to get rid of it. So, and that's why, Carolyn, again, I use your example. You said, I'm waiting because I want to know what's next for me. So not saying ladies go out and just jump into something, but think about what's next for me. What does live life for me look like? What does it look like for you? What does being intentional, living a life of purpose, on purpose look like? What does that mean to you? What does that look like to you? So spend some time thinking about it. And again, don't force anything, because if you do, you force something, chances are you're going to go down a road that's not meant for you. But use the skill that you have, your intuition. That'll guide you every time. And you automatically know when you make a decision it's not the right one, that little gut will tell you it's not the right decision. So that's what I wanted to share. And be contagious too. When you are living your life and you are filled with joy because you're living your passion, people see that in you and they want what you have and they want to be around you. They go, wow, I don't know what's going on with that lady, but there's something about her. They see the light shining. They see your inside light shining. And they want a part of that. So be contagious. Share with people. Let them see your joy. So when they ask, what brings you joy? Because I found my passion and I'm pursuing it. Then they want to know, well, how do I get a piece of that joy? What can I do? How do I find my passion? But be contagious. Again, because when people see your light shining, they want. You ever been drawn to people? Just drawn to them, and something about them. Yeah, be contagious. All right, ladies, that's Coffee Talk this morning. Just a couple of things really quickly before I let you go. First and foremost, Happy New Year, ladies. Thank you so much for coming back and being with me this morning. I truly appreciate you. And because of you, you are helping me. This is allowing me to live my passion. This is allowing me to live life for me. Being able to just sit here and just share with you. I am truly grateful and I feel blessed for each and every one of you. And I'm so thankful. You have no idea how grateful I am, because it took a long time for me to get to just having the courage and the confidence just to sit here in front of you, So I understand when you putting a plan together and stepping out of your comfort zone, it is not easy. It's not easy and it's hard work and you have to fight all the obstacles, But trust me, if you just keep going, the further along you go down the road, the stronger you become. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you can manage the narrative all the time, but you understand it. Even when you're going through trials and tribulations and have obstacles, you understand that these are growth opportunities. So with that being said, a couple of things really quickly. If you know of other women that you think may find Coffee Talk helpful, the only way they could hear it is by becoming a member of the group. And thank you, Crystal. She's not even on. I think she added about 6 or 7 people this morning. So, yeah, you can add them to the group. I have a workshop coming up January 24th. This is the first time I'm doing it on a Friday. Doing it here in the Loop in Chicago, and it's on a Friday because I've had women say to me, Saturday's a little bit difficult, especially with families and you work 5 days a week. So it's going to be held on a Friday here in the Loop, and it's from 9 to 1. And the price is $149, and I'll tell you that it's a great investment. If you are at that point in your life where you want to make changes, but you need help to take the next step, the workshop, it's a great opportunity. It's 4 hours. I'll take you through the workbook. And you know what? And it's more than just the workshop. It's being with other women too. And it's just not for women. Men can come to the workshop because it wasn't designed just for women, but normally it's the women that want to, tap into the person with them. But to be around other people who feel the same way, who are looking for opportunities to grow, that alone is just a freeing feeling. So when I post this link, it's out there. You can register. Again, it's on January the 24th. It's a small investment for a great return. So I would love the opportunity to meet you in person, and I would love the opportunity to spend some time with you, helping you to go forward, because I created this workshop because it was a time in my life when I wanted more and I did not know how to go forward. That's why I said earlier, the journey that I'm on now started 14 years ago, and it just dawned on me. You know how sometimes all of a sudden something clicks? So I've had some downtime the last couple of days, and I realized this journey started 14 years ago. So the other thing, the book Inspirations for the Soul, you can still order your copy. When I post the link, again, it's out there. It's a great personal development book. It's a great book for a book club. It's one of these books you keep on your nightstand. It's a great book. You just pick it up, and it just helps you really think about your own life, and the powerful questions there is what I really like. The inspirational message, but the powerful question is personalized. Think about it and apply it to your life. So that's it, ladies. That's Coffee Talk for today. I think I covered everything. Ladies, again, you are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, whatever you're doing today. Carolyn, thank you for that compliment. She said people are drawn to mine. Thanks, Janice. Awesome stuff. Right on point. Ladies, I will see you back here next Sunday, whatever you're doing today. Have a great day. Love and blessings to you and your family, and I'll see you back here next Sunday. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining me this morning. I so appreciate and love you.